Newport.
Yeah, dude.
Newport's a great thing.
Newports are great.
I think there's a time and place to have like art that fucking like fucks you up.
Okay.
I think it's a great thing to watch stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I can respect that. You know what I mean?
And we're good.
And we're live, man.
Hey, and we're back at it.
We are back at it.
SpeakEazy Podcast.
And
Episode.
for the three-peat baby, we got
It's me.
yours truly. Not me. That means me. That you.
I'm yours truly too.
Yeah, you're mine truly. I think you're everyone's truly.
Everyone's truly.
Dude, I'm excited for this one. I really am.
Yeah, same. And
I hope you are as well.
Yes, and thank you guys for stuck with us through the technical difficulties. It's been a little messy at times, but we put the content out, and that's what matters.
It's got good bones.
It's got good bones, as a wise man once said. You know.
Did you say that?
I did say that.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Got good bones.
It's got good bones.
Good bones.
I'd be saying that.
Drink a lot of milk.
But cheers, fellas.
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers, boys.
What episode again?
This is
Episode 11.
11. Let me get it.
And we got Raul right over there.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Can't leave out the fucking
Can't leave out the
backbone.
boy.
That's my man's right there.
All right.
Pretty good.
Go ahead and tell the audience what you're drinking.
Yeah,
Tonight.
dude, because that's actually really good.
It is really good. So, I've had this drink before. I don't know if anybody else has.
No.
No.
I don't think I have.
So this is for those who are big hip hop fans.
Boy's already feeling it.
I'm already feeling it. If you are a big hip hop fan, you should be familiar with the name of this drink. It's simple: gin and juice. Okay, made famous by none other than Mr. Snoop Doggy Dogg of the Dog Pound, Long Beach fame, Death Row Records.
You got the shirt on?
I do got the shirt on. Yes, I wore it in honor. My whole fit is 90s inspired, but we got Death Row Records. And so
The
what
fit
it
check be going hard today, actually.
Yeah, dude, I think we all fucking ate the fit
Pretty
check.
sick.
Yeah. So just to give a little background on the drink, it's really simple. And I imagine maybe Raul can find this out for me. I've from what I know, it's a famous drink in the West Coast. You know, it's just simple gin. We went with Tanqueray just to keep it with the vibes. Keep it original.
Yeah.
We went with Tanqueray, dry gin, and we went with orange juice, some pulp.
Oh, really?
Some pulp, and we went with
There's these big
James
like, rocks in
Gandolfini.
there.
Yeah, those are called ice.
Ah.
But no, it's a gin of your choice. I've done it with Aviator gin, which is pretty good. That's Ryan Reynolds. Shout out Ryan Reynolds. With orange juice and grapefruit juice. So it's a rather simple drink. It's really good.
What did we have tonight? It was OJ and
and grapefruit.
Grapefruit?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what we
okay.
went with. So it's just a simple drink. It's real juicy. It's got a lot of flavor. It's real sweet.
It is really sweet.
I like it.
And you don't taste that dry gin.
No, you don't.
as
You
much.
don't.
I do.
Like,
it's good.
I don't know. I tried it with Bombay.
Bombay and lemonade.
Yeah.
Right?
And that is a really good drink.
Right. And Wiz
God.
made that one famous, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
But damn, dude, you really that dry that Bombay flavor, that real dry. I don't know. Is just really different compared to this one.
I'd like to try those too. I've never had Bombay at all. I don't think. I think it's also gin and juice, which is weird.
Yeah.
It's just a variation of gin and juice. And the cool thing about it, from what I know, is that you can pick whatever juice you want.
Kind of fucking juice.
Any
it
kind of
does-
juice.
It does not matter.
No.
Okay. Yeah.
So
like pineapple. Anything.
Yeah, pineapple, anything. I've done it. The last time I did it, I had a submitted made. I think I did a drink review on TikTok with it.
Oh.
It was the day I went to go see Snoop.
Go
That's
back
what
and
I
check
had.
it out.
Go back and check out the TikTok. But it's the day I went to go see Snoop. He was with Warren G, Too Short, Wiz Khalifa.
What's that?
Bitch.
Sometime last year?
Sometime last year, yeah. I think it was July?
Okay.
August. It was August. And I went and seen them, and I did the drink review on TikTok, and that's where, obviously I got the idea from. But it's a good drink, man. I think I definitely recommend it, and especially for us, like we've said it before, don't really do the whiskeys. But to try, we're trying to get more.
We're hard on the whiskeys.
Go hard on the whiskey. We'll do whiskey sours any old day.
This is only the second episode that we've done.
Third, because we did
Oh yes,
early
yes.
on.
We had the early episode with the Dos Hombres.
Dos Hombres,
Back
that's
in
right.
was that when you guys first started at your backyard?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're back.
Yeah, the first time.
2 episodes.
Backyard.
Two episodes we had done. That was our second episode, rather.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Raul, I apologize.
No, it's all good. The first documented version of gin and juice comes from the historic Savoy Hotel in Strand, London,
London.
1930.
Wow.
1930.
So I was wrong. Okay.
Yeah.
So it is popular on the West Coast. I think
Back
that-
in London.
in London, baby.
London, baby.
The girl on the track, you fucking gazer.
My bad, bro.
My bad, bruv.
Okay, bro.
It's Tuesday, isn't it? No, it's Thursday. It's Tuesday.
Tuesday, it's not choose, it's Tuesday.
They say Tuesday.
Tuesday.
It's Tuesday, isn't it?
This is a little racist.
It's a little offensive to some folks.
I love him, alright?
Dude, that's my favorite, man.
Oh,
Dude, if I
it's
could-
one of the best accents. Yeah.
I take it back.
Yeah.
Second, because I love Japan. 'Cause
Japan.
I'd love
Oh,
to
yeah.
go there.
Yeah, we were talking about that last episode.
Uh-huh.
Because we were talking about Bullet Train.
Oh, yes.
And
Oh, yeah.
I hadn't
the
seen
boys
it.
never seen it.
Yeah, and apparently you were into it.
I love
If you
that
haven't
movie.
seen it, go check
Bullet
it out.
Train, I can't.
Really
Yeah, I
cool.
can't.
It's a good movie.
Yeah, but no, he just has such a love for the Japanese culture. Get into
Mhm.
it.
Oh yeah, dude. The Japanese. Oh, dude, it's so good. Oh man, cherry blossoms.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's something so beautiful about that.
Beautiful
Trees.
trees.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
cherry blossoms are amazing.
My God, did you know that down the Lincoln Memorial, Japan gifted us cherry blossoms. to
Really?
plant
Oh.
down the thing. Yeah.
For the Lincoln Memorial.
Yeah.
Oh, that's dope. That's
Is it in
dope.
Washington?
Yes, that's
DC.
that's the big.
If,
long one,
is
right?
it not Lincoln
No.
Memorial? They did gift us. They gifted us trees to plant.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
If I'm not mistaken, I want to say it's the Lincoln Memorial.
Alright.
Lincoln Memorial is the one of him all big, right?
Yeah.
No, that's right. I'm thinking of the Washington
I
monument.
was, yeah, I know what you
Yeah,
mean.
that long, like sharp at the top.
Yeah,
type
kind of like
vibe.
like a robot penis or something.
Yeah, like if
Yeah.
a robot had a cock, that's what
Yeah.
it looked like probably, but bigger.
Oh, dude, that and then like,
Depends how big the
oh,
robot
dude,
is.
they're. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, in 1909, Mayor Ozaki made a gift of 2,000 cherry blossom trees to Washington D.C. as a token of friendship between Japan and the United States.
Wow,
Yep.
that is really cool, and they're a beautiful tree.
Oh, dude, beautiful.
Oh,
One of my
wait.
favorites.
Wait, when was this?
1909.
1909.
Oh, shit.
Oh, this is long before.
This is
Yeah,
like
this
pre
is-
Godzilla.
this is long before shit hit the fan over there. Yeah.
Yes.
Like Oppenheimer, like was probably born around that time.
Yeah.
Wonder he must have been.
You
born
know,
around
and
that
he-
time.
Just to go foreshadowing.
Yeah.
That's what the
crazy.
fuck happened down the
Yeah.
history of London.
Man, World War II is such a crazy era. Just all the, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it seemed like it all happened so quick. I mean, obviously, don't know anything about
Too
how
much
it
about it,
felt because
Yeah.
I wasn't there.
It was
But you know, it's my favorite war to look at and like research. It's really interesting.
yeah. It's,
Oh yeah,
seems
dude,
like
I
it.
love World War II. And Nam is really.
I was
cool.
just about to say Nam is gonna be mine.
Nam is good.
It's interesting to study.
It wasn't good, but you
No,
know.
yeah,
interesting
yeah,
to
yeah.
say.
I'm sorry. Let's take that
Yeah.
back.
Preface that.
Yeah, no, but no, that's crazy. That's cool.
Yeah, I wouldn't think. Well, it makes sense that they gifted it to us prior to the
Yeah,
attacks
you're
and stuff
right,
like
right.
that.
Long before.
Yeah.
That and oh, dude, like car. Back to like bringing it.
Yeah, to Japan. Yeah.
Dude, car culture is just
Different out
Insane.
there,
Yeah. And what I like about it is that it seems like Japan has really gained a love for lowrider culture.
I was
Oh,
just
yeah.
about to say that because you're a taste of that,
Yes.
that culture. And I
Yes.
know that.
I mean, growing up with our dad, who just instilled that into
Yeah.
us, you know, it's being.
Dude, you got a lowrider sticker on your van, bro.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
on a blue Honda van, there's a lowrider sticker. And shouts out to Daniel for that one. We gotta have him on one day, dude. I think we could make it.
I want to so bad.
We could do it. I think we could. It might be a short episode, but we have a third brother, and his name is Daniel, and he's a really interesting guy. But I think it'd be fun if we did that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We talked about him on the Forbidden episode, right?
We did. I forget about the
Forbidden episode.
Yeah.
Oh,
I need to watch it still.
Yeah, you do. I have
think,
it.
I think it needs to go out one of these days.
that's a
like
that's
when
a
like
fun one.
like everything's going to shit in the world and like things are fucked and like we're in peak of war, like we're about to hit war. We dropped that episode.
We're gonna drop.
Yeah,
and they need that. Everyone.
and
needs
we're gonna
that.
stop whatever's going on.
Yeah.
And we're gonna fix shit with the
Maybe.
Forbidden episode.
Maybe we're gonna make it worse. We'll have done something.
Well, at least we'll know that we put it
We
out.
did something.
Yeah. If you guys are interested in seeing the Forbidden episode, Please drop some comments. I'll make a clip out of this. Drop some comments if you're interested in seeing that. Because honestly, I would like to put it out, but we'll leave it up to you guys. All 30 of you.
It's enough for me, man.
Dude.
Fuck it. If 5 wants it, I don't care.
Yeah, dude.
If
One dude wants it,
it's so funny.
it's funny as shit. Yeah. And I think
And a lot of topics were
Brought up
discussed.
a lot. Like off the rip, we were just
off
like
the rip.
into just some like crazy shit.
Yeah,
Immediately.
yeah.
That's what everybody like asked us about it, like our podcast. Like, what do you mostly talk about? And we're
Right.
like, dude, we are all over.
All
Yeah.
over the place. In the beginning, I used to say music and movies.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was our mostly go-to.
That was our bread and
music
butter.
movies,
Yeah. But now it's gotten to a point where I feel like we talk about so much.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know,
we're off the walls. Of
Yeah,
what we
yeah.
talk about.
It's
We jump
kind
from topic to topic. Like
Yeah.
I think the name's kind of like ironic, right? Like SpeakEazy, we're kind of just
Yeah,
like,
we're just eat- yeah,
right?
No, that's
Yeah.
what I always thought about it. Like,
Yeah.
we're speaking easy.
Yeah, and that's a good way to put it. I like that.
And we're also drinking.
It's
Like, it's also a
symbolic.
nod to like
It's a
the
nod,
speakeasy.
to a part of American culture that we love, being that old mobster, just Prohibition era is so fucking cool.
Interesting. Great Gatsby.
Great Gatsby, because like I
Shouts out F. Scott Fitzgerald.
why are you saying fuck Scott Fitzgerald?
Is it F. Scott Fitzgerald?
It is, yeah.
Scott Fitzgerald.
Yeah. Why are you saying fuck Scott Fitzgerald?
He's a good man.
He made a great book and then they made a shitty movie.
Is it trash?
Oh, hey.
The second one?
What? You've never seen it?
I've never seen it, never read the book. Great Gatsby,
The
we're
most
talking about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
the
never
most recent movie. Well, it's not shit. It
What,
tells the
Leo?
story of the book. Yeah.
You didn't like Leo?
I didn't love it. No. I liked the book mostly, and then the original is like feels more like the setting of the book.
Okay.
Because, you know, like 40s, 50s, it's like, it feels like it,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But then we get the movie, or the most recent one with, Leo and them, and
Tobey Maguire's in it.
Tobey Maguire, yeah, he plays, I can't remember his fucking name.
Where's the neighbor?
He plays the main character, yeah. Anyway, no, they the way they edited it.
Right? The neighbor, right?
Yeah. He's the neighbor, yeah, but he's the main character. The book is told from his perspective. But
I've read the book, motherfucker.
what I'm saying is, anyway, for those who haven't, I guess. Anyway, when they edited it, they used like Rick Ross, for instance. They used Rick Ross in the soundtrack for the movie, which is like kind of, it doesn't feel right. You know what I mean? Like, I can see how it's kind of cool.
I could throw that into Django.
Django, yeah, because you got the Tupac and the James Brown.
Yeah, for no fucking reason at
But
all.
Jesus doesn't go fucking hard.
I think
Exactly.
there's a time and place for it.
Yeah, and I think it has to be someone like Quentin Tarantino to pull something like that off. Because like that's just such his style. You know what I mean? Like, think about like a movie that takes place in modern times, like, for the '90s it was modern times, but like Pulp Fiction, right?
Mm.
And they're using all these fucking
oldies
you got
tracks,
Chuck
yeah.
Berry. You have, so many old songs from the Pulp Fiction soundtrack, Jungle Boogie, all that stuff. And I think it's like to throw it off
Son
a
of a
little
Preacher
bit.
Man, yeah.
Yeah, Son of a Preacher Man, yeah. It's to throw off, like, kind of give you a non-linear sense of when it took place. You know what I'm saying? And I think when he used Tupac and James Brown, it's a mashup of, and it's the badass shootout scene in Django Unchained. Fucking phenomenal scene. Well directed. It's as Tarantino as it gets.
Oh yeah, by all means. If you're gonna throw a Tarantino, yeah, I'm gonna throw that in like my top 2.
Oh, easily, yeah. And it's bloody. And it's just Tarantino, but you got the James Brown, burn, burn, burn. Am I wrong? 'Cause I wanna get it on till I die. And that's the Tupac.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And just to put those together, it was just really insane.
I wanted to add something into that. I feel like the rap music works better in Django rather than The Great Gatsby, because Django is more of a blaxploitation movie.
It really is. Yeah. And yeah, to be completely honest, it is.
Yeah.
And Great Gatsby is as, like you would expect like the old timey music
The
to
scene
make
that
it.
I remember specifically is when they're at the party and he meets Gatsby.
And it's playing Rick Ross.
And at some point it plays a song with Rick Ross, and it's like a pop song.
Yeah.
Right? So, yes, it can work in situations like Django it works.
Yeah.
But...
Or, my bad. You know the scene where it's Gatsby and Nick in the car, they're driving over that bridge, And I think Jay-Z's playing.
Yes, yeah, and the shots are all crazy.
Yeah.
If I'm
What's
not
a key
mistaken,
to a god?
yeah,
Oh,
which
that's
is a
like the
good
Great
ass
Gatsby.
song.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, that's another one that they throw in there. I wanted. Thank you. So I wanted to throw that in there. Yeah, because he does throw. What's the director's name?
Yeah, I was about to ask that. Yeah,
And not only that, it's not only the director. It's the sound.
Yeah, the I guess music by
The music
what
guy,
would you call
yeah.
that? Yeah.
well, and if I'm not mistaken, we're about to find out, but I'm pretty sure, and I learned this when I read it, or when we studied it, the director normally directed like action movies, and so that's why you have shots like that, the bridge shot. You know, the fucking camera's going through the car, and it's like, it's all crazy.
What the fuck?
Huh.
Yeah.
Baz Luhrmann.
What has he directed?
Yeah, what's some
He,
other stuff he's
he
done?
directed the Elvis movie.
Okay.
I think he did Rocket Man.
Okay.
Oh.
Dude, another
Just like really,
banger of a.
like wild film movies like
Okay.
Has he done any action?
that.
I guess those.
Oh, he did Romeo and Juliet.
Oh,
Leo
To
one?
take it back,
dude,
yeah.
Yes.
So that's kind of-
another one that I had in the back of my head. 'Cause
Yeah,
that's
I
what
was
thinking
thinking
of too.
Yeah,
Because
same.
I love Romeo and Juliet. Same, not back then, but
Yeah.
let's bring it to modern times.
Right.
And
Damn,
it's-
yeah, he did it twice.
Yes,
Yeah.
love that. Phenomenal movie.
So I guess that might be kind of a trademark of his.
Could be, yeah.
You know what I mean? That he
Maybe
just
I'm
likes-
judging it too harshly.
Maybe you need to watch it again.
I think I
maybe
might.
I need to watch it for the fucking first time
Yeah.
because I've never seen it. But
It's okay, it's not that good. I'm just
I'm a smooch.
It's yeah, that sounds interesting.
Yeah.
I you know, because we talked about Romeo and Juliet last episode,
Mm-hmm.
and I judged it kind of harshly, you know, and maybe I need to go back and watch it again. It's just an odd movie.
Dude, it's
Yeah.
it's an odd movie because it's hard to get through the dialogue.
right, and that is tough.
just doesn't feel right, because I haven't seen it.
No.
Because like you see all these guys like in modern times like
Yeah.
in the,
It takes
everybody's
place in the
strapped,
90s,
yeah,
right?
yeah. It's 90s. Everybody's fucking
Yeah.
totally set in the 90s. You can tell, and everybody's carrying pieces instead of
Yeah.
swords,
Mhm.
and
Okay.
just the only thing that throws you off is they speak like you.
They speak like Shakespeare.
Like they
Yeah.
might, and okay, yeah. So like doth.
Yeah, the
thou
whole
know
movie
The
Something like
whole
that, yeah.
thing
is a
fucking play.
Yeah.
Because like it feels like hearing that it sounds crazy, but it also feels like it could work, but doesn't.
I mean, it's not that it
Oh.
didn't work. It's just different for me.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that it doesn't work. It's that I have a hard time grasping that
Mm-hmm.
because I am so used to seeing movies for what they are now,
Yeah.
dialogue wise.
Yeah.
You know.
And so is it necessarily a musical? You guys
No.
didn't say that, but I'm wondering. It's not a musical.
No, it's not a musical.
No, I wouldn't call it. No, definitely not.
Okay.
Interesting though. Very colorful, beautifully directed.
Oh yeah,
I will
the
say
colors
that.
are amazing.
I love the shots and how remember how you were talking about Great Gatsby, that car
Crazy shot, yeah.
Well, there's a lot of that, especially in the beginning intro to this movie.
dude.
You know what I mean? The only one I can remember shot for shot that I can think of off the top of my head is John Leguizamo. They're in a shootout at the gas station,
Yeah.
and he's like ducking behind the car, and he's
Yeah.
and it's like sped up super quickly, and it's really weird and kind of different, but it works for what they were going for. My first time seeing it caught me off guard,
Yeah.
and like I said, maybe if I grow the fuck up and learn some Shakespeare, you know what I mean?
That would be something to check out. Is some Shakespeare stuff.
Yeah, but you were saying the colors in The Great Gatsby.
Yeah, there's different colors that symbolize different things.
Oh, they got one of those fucking things. All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, so green symbolizes desire, jealousy, and money. And if you notice, the light that Gatsby uses is green.
Yes, it is.
Across
It's,
from,
yeah.
I forgot his girl's name.
I don't remember her name. Yeah.
Fuck.
I don't remember.
But yeah, across from his girl, gold symbolizes money and wealth.
Dude, she's beautiful though.
Yellow symbolizes
She's a
depravity,
blonde. Yeah.
as well as the tackiness
She's a
of
blonde,
Gatsby's new money wealth.
I don't remember.
Blue symbolizes Gatsby's hopes and illusions, as well as Tom's wealthy upbringing.
Well, I love color in movie, right? Obviously, I love some black and white movies, like Rebel Without a Cause. Well, that's not black and white, but older, even Schindler's List is black and white, I think, right?
Yes.
Yeah. But what I'm getting at is the fact that color can play such a strong
big role.
Yeah.
Like we talked about Jim Carrey last week,
Yes.
and I was thinking of Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
Very dark colors.
Very dark colors, but a lot of bright colors that represent certain things, and they stand out, and you kind of notice them. And they stand out with one character. See, I don't know. Have you seen it? No. And you haven't seen it, right?
I haven't.
No. Okay. One of my favorite Jim Carrey movies by far. To kind of give you the synopsis without giving away like the plot is that he is undergoing a procedure to forget this girl that Kate Winslet. I can't remember her name. Clementine. To forget her because they had a really bad breakup. It's a really sad, depressing movie, but so good. Now, the thing about color is that when he's remembering her, because that's the point of the procedure, like you have to live through the memories of the person you're trying to forget. That's hard, man. Because at first it starts off with the bad, the fights, you know what I mean? And he's like, cool, yeah,
all right.
I just gotta live through it one more time.
All right,
cool, fuck it, and then I'll forget
let's
you.
Get rid of it.
Yeah. And then he starts remembering the good stuff.
That's
crazy.
That's crazy. Right?
But when I bring up color, I'm talking about the symbolism in that movie because her hair is different colors.
She's a redhead through the whole.
No, she's not.
Changes.
She has red and then I think she has orange. And the brighter colors represent
Different things.
They represent the sunshine, the fun, the good times, and the blue and the green. It's got to be up somewhere if you can find out. Yeah, the eternal sunshine. It represents the sadness, the anger. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Jesus
I might have those.
I don't think I'm ready for this movie.
Oh, dude, nobody is.
Jesus.
Nobody ever is when they see it
Jesus
for the first
Christ.
time. Yeah, I bawled my fucking eyes out watching this movie. Yeah.
Wow.
No, dude, it's so good, and that's just a little thing. It's not, and I love when a film does show don't tell. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's one of those things where it's like it doesn't tell you like, hey, you know what I mean? Like they're not super obvious.
Yeah, no, but you gotta. It's a book with it. Like it's a.
Yeah. It's a book that you're watching.
Yeah.
You know, and I think
you gotta develop like what happened back.
Yeah.
And they leave it up to like yours.
Yeah. And they all represent something, a season of their relationship.
Yeah.
That's
so
interesting.
in the movie, the past is red and orange.
Mm-hmm.
The present is blue, and post Joel is blue to match your mood.
Yeah, same. So there's different colors to represent different seasons of their relationship, and it's really beautiful. It's beautiful to say the least. One of my favorite Jim Carrey movies. If you haven't seen it, go watch Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Check it out.
It's that
gin and juice.
Tanqueray.
It's that Tanqueray.
Tanqueray.
Oh, dude.
It's some blue body crime that made me choke. Shit, this ain't no joke.
I had to back up off of it and sit my cup down. Tanqueray and Chronic, yeah, I'm fucked up now, but it ain't no stopping. I'm still popping. Dre got some women from the city of Compton to serve me, not with a cherry on top. Cause when I bust my nut, I'm raising up off the top. Don't get upset, girl, that's just how it goes. I don't love you hoes, I'm not the dope. And now I'll be rolling down the street, smoking Indo, sipping on gin and juice. Laid back with my mind on my money and my money on my mind. Oh, dude.
Hey.
Dude, I love that shit. So I've been on a West Coast binge all week. I have been. Because we talked about this.
Getting the vibe, right?
I've been getting the vibe right, dude. Before we came here, I was watching Straight Outta Compton.
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
Shit.
Is that one of the best biopics ever made?
Yes.
Easily.
That's where I got my fit from.
Yeah.
I was trying to get the Dre look, you know?
Yeah.
Okay.
He always rocks the
Dodgers
fit. I couldn't find an all black fucking shirt.
Right.
I can't believe that.
You don't have an all black shirt?
I don't have an all black shirt.
Wow, yeah.
Because I wanted to rock the all black shirt with the chain.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think what was so cool, like watching the movie and like just having such a love for that, you know, that's the first hip hop I got into, was West Coast hip hop. The Chronic, I used to play that CD so much that I would have to get different copies.
That's crazy.
I love that album. So naturally, from Dr. Dre.
Raya did that with Britney Spears.
Britney Spears, the first record?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that's a good album too.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think, so naturally with Dr. Dre and Snoop, you have to learn about Ice Cube. Then you learn about Eazy, and then you learn about NWA as a collective, and then from there you get fucking so many artists out of the West Coast.
Oh, dude,
it's just they're so stacked over there, and you know, now I lean more toward the New York side. I love New York boom bap. Nas is my fucking guy, but I think West Coast really got a lot of people into hip hop, and we have someone who knows a lot about West Coast music, Raul. Yes, but growing up listening to Gin and Juice, it's something I always wanted to try.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And but watching that movie is just so well made.
Trying, dude, that thing is fucking good. I gotta make me another. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no.
Carry on. We're gonna keep this.
Yeah. But I think just how influential some of those artists are.
Yeah.
And the G-Funk sound is insane.
Oh, that's a good. I like it.
Yeah.
I think Snoop did like what's the word? Inspire a lot of new artists, you know, and then of that era.
Sorry, where's my manners? Does anybody want me?
I'm not ready.
I'm
yet.
good. Yeah, I'm good too. Thank you.
He inspired the generation
I'll
of
need a
that
drink
time,
out, man.
the next
Yeah.
one that is,
Right.
to, you know, change it up. Right?
Yeah. Oh,
but, yeah, I enjoy it. I enjoy the G-Funk kind of sound. It's pretty cool.
I love it, and I think I just love funk
Mm-hmm.
as a genre in its own,
Yeah.
and all those samples are just amazing.
Yeah. And then on top of that, it's not even always just samples.
Yeah.
Dre did a lot of keyboard work.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, like
He really did.
Nothing But a G Thing.
Nothing But a G Thing. Yeah. And that's the first song I ever learned how to rap.
Yeah.
Was Nothing But a G Thing, and it's so good, and that's what I love about the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Is I feel like
they
they
get a little snippet of it.
yeah, and it encapsulates, excuse me, all of those careers intertwined.
Yeah.
You know, because it's not every group that they all go on to be successful.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I think Dr. Dre is one of those people who saw such a vision with Dr. Dre's seen such a vision beyond just rapping in LA, and Eazy-E had a very, very amazing business sense, you know.
Yeah.
From slanging crack. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? He learned business, but he learned business through doing that.
Yeah.
And he was able to fucking sell those records.
Oh, what's in my pocket? Hold on, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I just discovered it. Oh, it's a zip.
Oh.
We'll try this.
Yeah.
I think he put on fucking Bone Thugs.
Yeah, Bone Thugs, one of
Dre?
the Easy.
You
Easy.
gotta
my bad.
smack this thing with the fucking.
No, I think
What?
like you can. It's
Is
pretty.
this cinnamon?
I don't know.
it's
What
coffee.
is it?
Is this a 6%?
I don't know. I found another thing.
Have fun.
Those are mine. You'll like it. You'll like it. But
How do I open this?
let me see. Yeah, get him. Help him out.
So,
Sorry, guys.
We're
I've
about
never
to
zin-
zin. We're
I've
about
never
to get,
zinned before.
We're about to get crazy up in
forgive
here.
me, Lord, for I have sinned. You see the arrow right here at the top and the arrow right there at the bottom?
Okay.
You line them up, and then you squeeze it right there, and then you could just open it right up.
Mazel tov.
Or you could be an asshole and just like crack it open like a fucking
Heathen.
behemoth. Heathen.
Coffee
Yes.
flavor.
Coffee.
Yeah.
It's good, man.
Dude, this is basically a fucking. This is just chew, right? Basically.
No, not necessarily. Well, in a sense, it carries the same, you know.
It does the same thing.
Nicotine.
God,
Yeah.
this is like smoking vanilla. This is this is chewing adjacent.
Yeah, Jason. Yeah.
You would just you just put it in.
Jesus
and then,
Christ! Back in my day, I used to buy some skull, man. God
The,
damn.
the thing with these is you don't get tobacco though. You just get this nicotine, and it's a bit more.
It's a little more pure.
It's a little more pure. There's more to that. I can't speak on it.
Yeah, same. I don't know anything.
Like
Science
spit
and
this?
stuff. I drink with it like water or whatever, but
Yeah.
you have an actual drink, so
All right.
you can swallow the spit. Pause, but you know you can swallow.
You can swallow.
And that's what we want.
Yeah, spitters or quitters, bro.
You can spit as well. I mean,
You can if you like.
I don't judge.
Just
What
don't
do you-
eat. I'll enjoy it either way. Just kidding.
But
To all you zinners, what's your flavor?
yeah, what's your flavor? Comment.
There's
I want to know.
there's more than I think. I think there's like
Do
a.
you spit or swallow?
Do spit or swallow? Yeah.
This is a big deal.
Big deal.
Huge deal.
I want to know.
That's gonna be like that's an Instagram story right there. It'll be like a poll.
Yeah, dude,
Swallow.
definitely. Yeah.
Zinners, spit or swallow.
Spit or swallow. Flavor, and then what's your
The
favorite?
flavor as well. Yeah.
But no, man.
Because this guy went to fucking what was it, Walgreens the other night when we were
Yeah.
doing a beer run.
Yeah.
He was like looking up, and she named off all of these flavors.
Yeah.
It's-
What was
Jesus
there?
Christ.
'Cause I know there's like the couple. The
There's
two
like green.
spearmint,
There's a
green
green winter or winter
Winter
green.
green,
Winter
yeah.
green. Yeah.
Shouts out Copenhagen.
opening.
Yeah.
Man, that's
some baller
grown,
shit.
That's some grown man shit.
That's some
with
fucking-
that.
It's all about skull, brother.
You know what?
That's what our dad choose.
More often than not, and no disrespect to dad, but what I've heard, because our dad chews skull, but from what I've heard, just like around town when I was chewing, was people thought skull was for the
Like the
for
low end
bitches.
one?
It was close
Oh.
for pussies.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
And I thought that was like insane.
yeah, yeah.
They have a cherry flavor.
All I can say is let somebody tell dad that and see how that goes.
I don't know, dude. Peach was my shit.
Peach
Love-
skull.
Love peach skull.
It's good. It's good, but it's also really bad, and we can't condone it. So.
Hey, you do whatever you like.
You do whatever you like.
Like Ted Lasso. Live. Yeah. Honestly, if we were recommending tobacco, I recommend Redman. Yeah. So
Come in a pouch?
Yeah, I was gonna say no.
no, it doesn't. It comes in.
I thought it was like the old school, the comfortable shit.
It comes in loose leaf, so it comes in a bag like you
Jesus
would.
Christ, I thought it was
It comes
Is
in a
that?
bag?
Yeah, like
that bad?
Yeah, it's like
That
you know,
good? I want to say.
What's
Yeah,
it called?
yeah.
What's it? Como se dice? The chew gum, the baseballers.
Oh,
use.
Big
League.
League.
League
Don't get me
Chew.
started
It
on
comes,
Big
it
League.
comes in a bag like Big.
Just like that. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
what I'm saying.
I
It comes in a
fucking
bag.
love Big League, dude.
Yeah, Big League's
I'll
crazy.
fucking-
You ever had the green apple one?
Yeah, dude.
Change your life.
Big
Yeah.
green apple.
You had a green apple.
Dude, I'll fuck somebody up for some.
I'll
some
fuck
Big
someone.
League. Yeah. Just straight up. No, but yeah, it's been like hard getting off the vape.
Oh, Jesus, yeah.
Dude, that's tough.
You gotta get sick, and he taught me that.
Yeah.
You gotta get sick. You gotta. What is it?
It makes me want to go back to cigarettes.
What is
I honestly miss cigarettes.
I miss cigarettes too.
God
Yeah.
damn.
Especially in a moment like this when you're having a good drink, dude. A
A nice
Newport would
Oh.
fucking right now.
Fuck.
I'd
It
fuck
would
someone
fuck.
for a Newport.
Yeah, dude.
Newport's a great thing.
Newports are great. Did you smoke hundreds or shorts?
And shorts all the way.
Dude, I'm hundreds, bro.
What?
Yeah, bro, you get more cigarette.
Well, I only get hundreds if
That's all I
I'm
can
not
ask
getting
for.
like if I'm going to a party,
Yeah, I can
I'll
see
get
that.
hundreds.
Yeah,
But if it's just me,
shorts.
I could see that.
Maybe that's why I lost so much money because I mean it's like what, like $1 less.
yeah.
Yeah, dude, I probably would have saved actually some money if I. But I went hundreds all the fucking way. Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, no, that's a going out cigarette.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I was just always going out and
Dude,
in
you
my
gotta be a
mind.
smarter fucking smoker, man.
Yeah.
Come on.
Maybe don't start with Newports. That should have been my first.
Oh,
move.
shit.
Maybe you don't smoke at all.
Maybe don't smoke at all. Yeah. I mean, it's a bad
That-
habit, but you do what you like.
Eagle menthols are just not bad. But I was a.
They're
I was
really
a
not.
They're not bad. They're not bad.
They're really not.
I was a Marlboro guy.
Marlboro's good.
A
Yeah.
Marlboro all the
Yeah.
way, and dude, I started smoking at like 13.
Damn. Yeah, I remember. I would see you and I was like, man, this motherfucker's smoking a cigarette, bro. Like, what's going on?
I didn't think I was like that.
No, dude,
hardcore back
I
in the
would
day.
see you. You'd be like, yeah, you know, I'd be like, okay, this motherfucker's going through some shit. That's what I used to
His
think.
mom took away his PlayStation. You gotta smoke.
Hey, man, this dude went out and bought himself a pack, brother.
That was all me, brother.
Pall Malls. If on a broke day.
Wow.
I think it's a subsidiary to Marlboro.
Is it?
I think so.
Well, you know what my last pack of cigarettes was Cool's.
Oh
Get
yeah.
the fuck out of here. Was it cool?
You know,
Dude, we
Jesus-
smoked up Marlboro.
That's right, but my last pack
we
that I
smoked
bought.
Newports at the thing.
That's right.
And you bought that pack.
I did buy that pack. Yeah, we were smoking fucking Newports at Post Malone.
Don't give me that.
You're right. I forgot about
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I don't remember much about that night. We don't have to get into that. But all I'm saying is, for myself, the
Okay.
last pack of cigarettes that I bought before I quit was I bought a pack of Cools. But that's only because I was watching Training Day and Denzel smokes
He
Cools.
does smoke cools, yeah.
You know, Jesus smoked cools.
Is that what they say?
Where's that from?
That's
Yeah.
Where was that from?
Isn't that from?
I think it's from Atlanta.
Oh no, mid
Oh, dude, I love it.
Mid 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
the
in
cop-
mid-90s?
The cop in mid 90s. The security guard.
Oh, is that what he
He's
said?
like smoking the pulled cools, I guess, and he's like, the kids are giving him shit. He's like, you know, Jesus smoked cools. So I started smoking cools. I don't know, cigarettes though, like with.
Jesus.
It's kind of fucked. Yeah, Jesus smoked cools, and I fucking like cigarettes too. But you know, my buddy Arlie got me on Oklahoma Smokes. They're CBD cigarettes.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I was fucking with, I don't think that brand, but I was
But there's a
fucking with,
bunch of brands of them.
yeah, I was fucking with CBD cigarettes. Those are kind of cool.
They still smell like weed?
Not so much.
No.
But they have like their own kind of scent.
A little bit.
It's like, oh, it's
Yeah.
CBD. Yeah.
They're kind of just their own thing.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, and they're I don't know, the ones I had, like, you know, a filter for a cigarette, it has like little foam in it. These ones had were like plastic, the ones I was smoking, and they're red. Normally a butt to a cigarette's orange, you know, or white.
That brand before.
You know which ones I'm talking about? Yeah, I can't remember the brand, but I was smoking those for a minute just to kind of get the cravings out.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I think, honestly, it's not even the nicotine for me that makes me want to go for a smoke. It's the action. You know, same with the vape.
To be honest, I'm not feeling this.
Yeah?
I'd rather smoke.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. It's a little more natural. You know what I mean? The vape is cool. It does get you that nice nicotine buzz, and I love them. But they're more expensive too. I feel like I spent more money on vapes than I ever did on cigarettes.
I would think they are, but they last a while.
They do.
I think it just like it kind of goes like this.
And you can kind of smoke more
I
every
don't
you
know.
want.
I smoked. I smoked what, like 2.5 packs, maybe 3 packs in the 2 weeks. So that's like $30.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. For a
vape,
good steez is
And
like,
a good steez is like
that'll last you about that
25.
long.
Yeah, the same thing.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's. I guess that's a fair comparison. I guess. Point being is like they're kind of just shitty for you.
Yeah.
You
all
know,
around.
Fucking everything is shitty.
Anything. Yeah, dude.
That's
I'm
true.
thinking-
Leave a bottle of water in the car for it.
Yeah, you're right, and it's crazy.
That's a good point. Yeah.
That is a good point.
That's a good.
Smoke your shit. Doesn't matter.
That's a good like way to think about things. Though. Like everything's kind of fucked. Well, it's not a good way of thinking about things, but it is something to think about.
It
right?
is something to take into
Like
consideration.
everything's kind
Everything's
of fucked.
fucked.
Yeah, like too
Yeah.
much of anything is a bad
Too
thing.
much of anything is horrible. Yeah. It doesn't matter what it is.
Oh, a habit's a habit. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like I found out recently, like I was looking into protein. You know what I mean? Because like we're lifters.
Yeah,
You
no,
know.
if you take too much protein, it's a bad thing.
Yeah, you can fucking get cancer from too much protein.
Interesting.
Oh yeah.
And then the way I see protein when I was like bulking and stuff,
Yeah.
it was kind of like I need to hit my macros,
Right.
and so I'm gonna have a protein shake. It's not like I drink protein shakes every day so I'm gonna get big.
Yeah.
It's not the case.
No.
Or if you not only that, I'm gonna do a protein shake because I'm cutting.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to hit my calorie deficit, but I'm gonna get my protein intake.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do 50 grams of protein and 130 calories.
Yeah.
Dude, that's fucking
That's
fantastic.
golden.
True. Yeah.
It also works on that. That's a good point. Yeah.
It's a good thing.
It is a good thing. Yeah.
But there's pros and cons of everything.
Yeah.
There is, and
What's that fucking law? For every action, there's an opposite or equal
Newton's
reaction.
law?
There we go.
Newton. Thank
Newton.
God for him.
I'll be watching you, Newton. I'm gonna do two things.
Shout out.
Yeah. Drink some beer and
No.
kick some
Edward Norton.
Kick smash, drink some beer.
I'd like to give a quick shout out to Christina Applegate.
Who the fuck is Christina Applegate?
You ever seen that episode of Eric Andre?
No.
I don't remember which episode.
Christina Applegate's a singer or an actor, I think.
Yeah.
Dude, but you said Edward Norton?
I said Edward Norton, but I was like.
But that brings me to another thing. Another movie I watched this week that I forgot how fucking good it is.
Oh yeah.
American History X.
Yeah.
Holy shit, that's good.
I can't watch it.
You can't?
No, I've decided not to.
Why can't you watch it?
It's like.
He's like, what can
I'm like, no, listen, you talk to me.
I guess it's for the same reason I can't watch. What's that 9/11 movie? You know what's from?
Oh, the one with Robert Pattinson?
No, not that.
Oh, okay.
Oh, fuck. That's
Pattinson?
Is it Remember Me or something?
Remember Me? Yeah, you don't know it's a 9/11 movie till the end.
What?
Spoiler alert, but yeah,
Sorry,
you don't.
guys.
Oh
Sorry, guys.
shit! I'm sorry. We're trying to keep this channel all.
No, dude, if you haven't seen the ending to Remember Me, you know what I mean?
Fucking
It's
cock!
like-
I haven't seen it.
I'm sorry.
We see it every year. Okay. Anyway, what movie?
I'm sorry.
Another 9/11 movie. Come on.
Yeah, it's what's that actor's name? He's in that movie with Pedro Pascal.
Oh, Nick Cage.
Yeah.
Nicholas Cage.
It's on my wall.
Isn't it just called September 11th?
No, he's a firefighter.
Or World Trade Center,
The,
right? It's called World Trade Center.
I think so.
The Macaulay kid.
Is he in that?
No, I don't know. I'm
Cool.
just kidding. I don't know. The Macaulay kid.
Not Macaulay, but the other one.
The other one. The other fuck.
It's
Kieran?
just so sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I can't get through that movie. I
Okay.
can't watch that movie. I can't watch American History X.
Really?
I think there's a time and place to have like art that fucking like fucks you up.
And
like I understand though, not wanting like
Yeah.
having hesitation to watch something because of or watch or read or listen to something because it's like
It's gonna fucking depress
set to fuck you up.
Yeah. That's the whole point of the movie. Is to fuck you up. Yeah.
It's like there's a time and place for it.
Sure.
But I understand the hesitation.
Okay.
I think it's a great thing to watch stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I can respect that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because sometimes a movie is just nice to feel good.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's fun to just throw on a movie you like because it's fun.
Semi-pro.
Semi-pro, yeah.
The Bear.
The Bear.
Bear.
It's a show, yeah.
From a motherfucker that doesn't cook, you should watch The Bear.
Right?
I know I should because I love Jeremy Allen
God
White.
damn it.
Speaking of him, I really want to see Iron Claw.
Oh yes, yeah. That's another one of those movies I hear. I don't know the story.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna talk about
it.
it.
Well,
You know the story.
I know the story to an extent. I'm a huge WWE buff, and I love old, wrestling facts and stuff. Even in WCW, all that stuff. AWA, I think, is another one. All that stuff, but it just looks like such a good movie.
Yeah.
And I think the cast is great. We're talking Zac Efron, Jeremy Allen White.
I don't remember the rest of it.
Those are the big guys.
Yeah, those are the two big guys, the heavy hitters of the movie,
Triple A,
and they got in super great shape. And it's an A24 movie, so naturally I want to see it.
Dude, I fucking love A24.
Let's talk about how
It's
fucking
such a good,
massive Zac Efron got.
Oh, he got huge
Oh,
for
That
that
was
movie.
fucking terrifying.
massive.
Yeah,
Like it's insane.
What's
dude.
his protein intake?
that's what I
What's
want
his
to know. Hey,
fucking
big man.
What's his testosterone intake is my
Yeah,
question.
word. Say word. Yeah.
And it's like that's a discussion, when it comes to like actors getting prepared for a role, a lot of the times if they're a bigger character, they're gonna take a lot of testosterone, Tren,
all the stuff.
What's the main? Steroids.
Yeah.
It's just stuff like that in general.
Yeah.
Most of the time, it's never natural how big they get, and I can
Right.
almost guarantee in my heart that there's no possible way Zac Efron is natural, right?
Yeah.
What?
I think that's fair to say.
Fuck do you guys expect he's in
I
it?
expect him to take it. I expect him to
Yeah.
take it.
No. Yeah.
But it's crazy, like how you get paid so much, you just kind of get paid to fuck up your own body. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
Dude,
Like
look at Christian Bale.
that's what I was just gonna bring
But
up. Yes.
That's a good point. He
Yeah.
took that to a whole other level.
That
of
dude
method acting.
fluctuated in weight like 3 years to take on 4 different movies.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not so much how much money they make that they're worried about, but to really sell whatever they're doing.
Yeah.
Right?
And I think I'd like to think that it comes from a passion place
Yeah, I'm sure to like for most.
for most of
For
I think Christian
some.
Bale really just loves acting.
Yeah.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
and he takes it to like.
He becomes
fullest.
that character
Yeah.
every time.
I just watched Ford vs Ferrari last night.
Oh, that's a good movie,
Yeah.
dude.
God,
That's the
Damn.
first movie. I think the only movie I've seen him use is like natural accent.
Right.
that's what
yeah.
caught me off guard.
Yeah. I thought he
I was like,
played
what the fuck? I didn't know
Kim
he
Moss.
was. To be honest, I didn't know he was
British.
British. Yeah,
I
I
forget.
really thought he was American.
Right.
You ever heard
Dude, he plays Batman for God's sake.
Yeah, he plays like
The best-
as American as they get.
By all means, the best Batman. Yeah, best Batman.
best live action Batman?
Live action Batman.
Yeah, I would
Yes.
say.
I would agree. Yeah, he's my favorite.
Dude,
for
he
sure.
has the fucking trilogy. There's no way.
Yeah, he's the only one who has a full trilogy.
And then to have someone like Nolan direct those,
I know. Oh, dude, yeah.
like he killed it. Dude.
Beautiful.
And see the reason I think that Christian
And
Bale.
each one just like upsteps the other.
Oh,
Yeah.
substantially. And the reason I think that Christian Bale rather gets overshadowed in those movies is because they pair him with a villain that just steals the show.
Cillian Murphy, or is it Killian? Or
I
something?
believe it's Cillian Murphy.
Killian
Cillian
Murphy,
Murphy.
Heath Ledger,
Yeah.
Tom Hardy,
Tom Hardy.
and fucking not Scarlett.
But there's 2 in the
And Hathaway.
last one.
Anne Hathaway.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she's more of like a
But she's like a good kind of.
what is it? Enemies to lovers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's Catwoman and Batman.
That's just
Yeah,
how they
that's
are.
that's the whole concept of it. But
Oh, sorry. To add
The
into
Boys?
actors who have like become
Their roles.
almost bodybuilders. Have you
Oh.
seen Jake Gyllenhaal recently?
Oh, right.
Roundhouse.
He's doing Roadhouse.
Oh, I'm saying
That's originally a Patrick Swayze movie.
Patrick
Yes.
Swayze movie.
No, I haven't seen it, but he looks crazy.
Dude, he looks.
I've never
crazy.
seen the original.
I've never.
It's a fun movie. Yeah. It's just a fun '80s movie.
Who's the old guy in that movie?
Fuck, I can't remember.
The original one?
I know there's a point in the movie where he delivers a roundhouse kick, and Patrick Swayze actually fucked his leg up
Oh,
doing
fuck.
it.
Like
Like-
stretched it too far?
Or I think something, or
Yeah,
the impact or something. Like he he delivered it wrong. He fucked his shit up. And Sam Elliott. Oh, dude, Sam Elliott's such
he's crazy. This guy?
Yeah, that guy. Yeah. Sam Elliott's one of the baddest motherfuckers of all time, and you can't tell me different. I was watching. What's that?
It's funny. His how he says hi to Patrick Swayze. He's like, "How's it going, Mio?"
I can't do a good Sam Elliott because he's got such a fucking
he's got such an iconic voice.
Yeah. Let's see, and he's so cool. He's really good in The Big Lebowski, which I was telling you about.
I knew he was in The Big Lebowski.
Yeah. He's kind of the narrator.
He's the narrator. Yeah.
Oh, I've never seen it.
What?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I've been meaning to.
Check it out. I think you.
Check it out.
I actually think you'd really
watch it.
You would really like it. I thought.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. I
thought
started
you
it.
would be into it more.
I started it, and then I got to just not even a quarter through the movie.
Mm-hmm.
I just remember him
That's
being in
the
a bathroom.
whole. That's the movie though.
Yeah.
That's the gimmick of it.
It's so fun. It's a fun movie, and it's a good time movie. We were talking about good time movies. That's a good one.
I don't. By the way, I didn't stop it because I didn't like it.
Right. You get
Attention
sidetracked.
span, TikTok fucked me up. So
It's good.
No, it takes some dedication.
Yeah,
you gotta really watch the movie.
It's weird because it is for the most part a comedy.
Mm-hmm.
So it does take a little bit of getting into, but it's really good.
We got fucked up with the boy.
We got fucked up with the homie and watched that, dude. That shit was dope.
Another forbidden episode.
Yeah, Amari.
Oh yeah.
Shouts out Amari.
The fucking boy.
But Big Lebowski's fun, and of course,
Big Lebowski. Sam Elliott's character, I heard somewhere, he's supposed to represent God.
I guess.
Lebowski? Let's not discuss it too much, but does it?
Hey, fuck you.
I haven't seen it. I won't watch it.
No, he doesn't want us to spoil it. Is what he means.
Okay.
I was like, hold on.
Get into that.
No, yeah, please, by all means, but don't spoil it.
There's a whole there's a whole thing dedicated to the.
There's a chocolate store in Albuquerque dedicated to it.
Really?
What?
Yeah. It's like a something chocolate something. He's on the door. He's
really?
on the logo. Yeah, it's right.
Oh, it's like
a
Comic-Con of
They have a convention?
Yeah, it's a convention of
that's pretty
Big
crazy.
Lebowski, yeah.
That's pretty tight.
Nice.
But he represents God.
Yeah, I just seen it somewhere.
That's pretty cool.
I could watch it again.
Oh, dude, yeah, I love it. I love it after seeing
really
it.
does kind of make sense.
Seeing it twice now,
I kind of like
really
it.
great. It's really good.
I've never seen it, so I'd have to watch it.
Oh, God.
You gotta see it, man. You gotta see it. It's a good movie. It seems weird on the surface, but it's really not that bad.
It seems like something I'd be interested in.
Yeah.
I think I'm shooting a podcast with you fuckers.
It took me forever to get to it because I started it at work. When I worked at the hotel, I was watching, and I think I was on a day shift though, so I couldn't really sit there and get into it. Yeah. But I liked what I saw, and I just never got back to it. Yeah. And then we watched it, and I loved it. I loved it so much.
It's so good.
Yeah.
I think the last time we were talking about it, I said it reminded me of like a Napoleon Dynamite.
Oh, in a sense.
I don't think. For me, no. What do you think?
I could kind of see it, but no, not really.
Okay.
No.
Napoleon
Dynamite. It's
Dynamite.
just like as one of those weird movies.
Yeah,
it's got a strange vibe to it. Yeah.
Was it low budget at all?
No, I don't think so. Because it's the Coen brothers. They had already done
they've already established themselves.
Yeah, look up some Coen brothers prior to Big Lebowski. That's kind of their magnum opus, I would say, though.
Okay.
What's Big Lebowski? That's like 90, 98?
I want to say more like 96.
Late 90s.
Mid to late 90s. Flea's in it. That's really cool.
Yeah, Flea.
You ever seen No Country for Old Men?
Yes.
That's a fucking good movie.
Wait.
Dude, that's an Oscar winner.
Coen Brothers, yes. Well, I've heard great things about it.
Damn good movie.
I want to read the book.
Fargo, good movie.
Fargo?
I've never seen Fargo, but I was thinking of Argo. Yeah.
Oh, dude.
That's the Ben Affleck joint, I think.
With Steve Buscemi.
Yes.
That's a fucking...
He's like a staple for them.
Dude, that's
he's like their Samuel L. Jackson, yeah.
Oh, it's
a banger movie. You gotta watch Fargo.
True Grit.
True Grit. Okay, yes.
Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? That's a good movie.
Oh my God, they did Oh Brother. Oh my God.
I keep passing by it, dude, and I've
never
been
seen it?
No, I keep telling myself to check it out.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Never seen Oh Brother,
In Constant Sorrow.
Is it a musical?
Yeah.
No, it's more so like about a band.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's.
Are you against
musicals? I wouldn't say it's a musical, no.
No, it's not a musical at all. But soundtrack, fucking phenomenal. It's.
Oh, okay. Fireworks. Everyone's okay.
It's a good thing we're all strapped here.
Yeah, word's a word.
Most of us, yes.
Yeah, that was
Most.
Don't make me pop the trunk.
Don't make me pop
I'll get the bipper.
I'll get the bipper.
That's what the bip
I'll get to Babbitt.
I'll get the bipper and get to Bappin.
Coen Brothers.
Yeah, they're really
Great.
Pretty.
Wow.
No Country for Old Men.
Fucking good
It
movie,
seems
bro.
good. It seems
Dude,
good.
it's
That
fucking
fucking
good.
character looks
You
sick.
ordered the book?
Huh? What'd you say?
Something about a book.
Oh, I want to read the book, yeah.
There's a
Cormac
book?
McCarthy.
Oh, I thought you ordered it. Shit.
I want to read it. It's in my to-read list.
Keep going, I'm gonna make a drink. Anybody gonna want?
I'm good.
You're good?
I'm good, yeah.
Okay.
Thanks.
You want?
Can we take a pause? I gotta pee again.
Okay, yeah.
Pause.
Pause.
Oh, Coen Brothers also did Bad Santa, so.
Oh,
Get the fuck out
That's
of here.
the one-
Bad
that
Santa.
makes sense. That makes sense. I feel like that's along the lines of
Raising
Lebowski.
Arizona.
Dude, these guys are killing it.
Raising Arizona. I have a fucking
Raising
beef
Arizona,
with that movie.
Nicolas Cage.
I have a beef with that fucking movie. I think I just have a beef with
You
Nicolas
have
Cage.
yeah.
Yeah.
Say you don't even like the fucking guy.
No, I don't.
You've seen the movie with Pedro Pascal. I can't remember what
It's
it's
a new
called.
joint, right?
Yes, it's a long fucking title. Too.
Yeah, it's like extravagant works of
Yeah.
this and that. It's a dope movie.
But it's nice.
It's good. Yeah, you want to watch it.
The unbearable weight of massive talent.
There you go.
There we go.
Yeah. It's
But it comes into it like if you know Nicolas Cage, that's
meta.
that's his role.
And that's cool. I mean, maybe
Because
maybe I'll dig it.
like Nicolas Cage comes from like a famous fucking line of movie directors.
Yeah, he does. Francis Ford Coppola.
Amen.
Yeah.
Francis Ford Coppola. If you don't know, now you know.
Hey.
It's the director of.
Come on. Don't look it up.
Oh, well, I know it. Can I say it?
No. I want.
Yeah.
Godfather?
That's right.
That's one of them, yeah.
What were you
I
thinking?
didn't like the
I'll tell you.
Godfather.
Oh,
Oh,
what?
wow.
It insists
I was
on
thinking-
itself.
You never seen the ending?
It's a good episode.
Apocalypse Now.
Apocalypse Now.
That's a war movie, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh fuck.
Dude,
Oh,
a
that's what
fucking
Willem
banger.
Dafoe, right?
Well,
Dude,
no. That's you're thinking of
Lighthouse. Sorry.
No.
No. Platoon.
Platoon. Yes.
No,
It's Martin Sheen
Yes.
and Marlon Brando.
Yes. And his
I
son
thought it was
stars.
Charlie.
Charlie stars in Platoon.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
So
what
it's
I
like a
think.
It's
kind of
like a
yeah.
it's
I
a,
like
like a
Father
little
Like Son
nod.
kind of
Yeah,
vibe,
yeah. It's really fucking good. In either one, it's fantastic.
To
If
me.
you want to start off with like either the son or the dad,
Hmm.
fantastic movies to start.
To me personally, Apocalypse Now is the war movie that every war movie should try
It just. Oh, dude, I
It-
love the smell of napalm in the morning.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Robin
dude.
Williams.
Quotes that
This
in,
guy's a
Good
big-
Morning Vietnam.
Mhm.
He's quoting not Ed Harris, Robert Duvall.
Robert Duvall.
It's in a song. It's a Slayer song. But
Yeah.
Oh yes,
Yeah, I
yes,
forget which
yes,
song.
yes.
Yeah, no.
I
But,
got to see Slayer's last tour.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Here? Or like Albuquerque? Or
Yeah, Albuquerque.
dope.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna go see a band with my buddy Jeffrey called Conan soon.
Oh.
I don't know what. I think it's like some sort of metal. I can't.
Yeah,
think
yeah,
of,
Does he have the red hair?
Huh?
Does he have the red hair?
Not so much like the. Not so much like the Conan we're familiar with. Maybe though. Maybe.
Oh! I was like,
You were like looking at me like.
I was like,
Como se dice?
"Come on, who's the Conan? Who's this Conan?" No, but yeah, metal's really cool. And you were into a thrash. You had a thrash phase for.
I had a Metallica phase. Yes.
Yeah.
The Godfathers of Thrash, I'd say. It's
Yeah.
changed a lot now.
Is it any different?
It's
Because
it's a bit more technical. Thrash has always been kind of like not tossed under the rug.
Thrash metal?
but thrash metal, yeah.
Okay.
It's always it's a bit more basic. Like most of the not all of but most of the Metallica riffs are pretty basic.
They
But,
are.
yeah.
They are.
It's like
though.
a lot of
Yeah, yeah.
and you know.
Yeah,
pretty-
it's a real.
and they take it home with the
Yeah.
solo.
and then even those are basic. Like
Are they?
Yeah.
I listened, to time and time again to the first 4 albums, and a lot of Kirk Hammett's
It's real
solo are pretty repetitive.
Repetitive, yeah.
Yeah.
I was just about to
I
say
mean,
repetitive.
like, they're good. And they have a time and place, but
But it's.
I think they're one of the greats. But
Of course, yeah.
yeah, but thrash metal, yeah.
But to put him as like one of the greats, just because like they sold out all these shows and like all this
Yeah,
bullshit.
from a consumer
Like,
standpoint,
but like to be like that repetitive over the years
Yeah.
and to call themselves the GOAT, is a little blasphemy on my point.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess from understanding the differences of metal, which took me a long time, because I think on a baseline I do love metal. I love Metallica, the first 4 albums anyway.
Yeah.
I like Megadeth. I like Slayer. I like Testament. I like Sepultura. Exodus.
Exodus too.
Those kind of bands.
I didn't hear Pantera on that list.
Pantera's good.
Pantera's good. Pantera's good. I just it's a little different for me because.
Did you ever check out Lamb of God?
Lamb of God's
Lamb
cool.
of God is cool. There's one song by them. I forget what it's called.
They had a name before Lamb of God. Did you know the name of Lamb? They're the Lamb of God. It's like a sacrifice.
Yeah, sacrifice.
Yeah.
So they had another name before that. Burning of the Church.
Don't like that.
No, I don't.
Don't like that one bit.
Dude.
I don't think I like Lamb of God that much.
Oh,
personally, I
God.
just don't think.
Wow,
Oh,
that's
religion
crazy.
getting
You're
into that now?
gonna talk about. You want to talk about metal, son?
No, that's dark stuff.
I
Yeah.
love that
hairspray,
shit.
bro.
What's that?
It's all about hairspray, bro.
See, and I'm glad he brings that up because that's why I bring up Pantera. Pantera
It was
was
originally.
originally a hair metal band.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
And
the
I
Dimebag
think-
Daryl is all in it.
Yeah, that's why I'm they don't make my top thrash metal bands because originally they were something
Thrash,
different.
but yeah.
Not to hate on them. Not, you know what I mean? Because I love Motley Crue.
Thinking of thrash. I'm sorry, that was the whole point of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lamb of God is sick.
Yeah,
dude.
Lamb of God is sick, but he's not a thrash. I'm sorry.
No,
I'm
it's
sorry.
all right.
Oh, no, that's what I'm
Time
getting
out.
in. No, that's what I'm getting into is the different types of metal. See, obviously I was into Metallica as a kid.
Yeah.
But then hanging out with Z and stuff, he got me into deathcore.
Yeah.
Which is so I was listening to Chelsea Grin, Whitechapel.
And that dude,
you know.
Z really thought Z really put me on to same,
Slipknot, right?
Same,
Yeah.
Slipknot, all the Chelsea Grin,
Yeah.
That by all means, that is the go-to guy
For that kind of stuff, and he
I instantly think of that guy.
Yeah, and he showed me so many great bands that not a lot of people know about, and which is really cool.
Mm-hmm.
And so it gives me more appreciation for different types of metal.
Yeah.
But I think first and foremost, when it comes to rock, I'm a punk rock guy. I think I like punk rock more than I like metal, because there is a difference, metal and punk, 2 different things.
And that's what's crazy, and that's if you want to get into punk goes into so many.
Punk
genres.
is crazy. Punk is
so
crazy.
many genres.
Yeah.
It branches out crazy.
There's a little bit of punk in everything, for the most part.
The way the brands trees break out.
Yeah.
Have you watched SLC Punk 2?
Yes. No, I haven't seen 2. I've only
You haven't seen
one.
2?
No, I haven't seen 2.
Oh shit!
I like 1 too much, and just knowing that MGK's in that.
I
fucking
was
movie.
just about to say,
Yeah.
I hate that motherfucker. I hate
On
MGK.
a personal level.
Fuck MGK.
Yeah.
And his pink
I
fucking
don't give a
guitar.
fuck. I'll shot you out like a motherfucker. The fuck out.
You know, people say that Jimi Hendrix was the original punk rocker.
What?
Wow.
That's something to think about.
Yeah.
If you listen to some of his riffs, they're really punk.
Yeah.
one
Well,
and
they're in a blues key. They're very bluesy.
Mm-hmm.
Right,
But-
but,
but it's punky.
if you play him in a punk,
But
It could work, yeah.
Jimi Hendrix was let's keep this in mind, all right? He was a lefty.
Yes.
And
Right.
everything is flipped.
Yeah.
That's right.
So when he's playing it the way you think it is, it's actually flipped. So
That's true.
that's
And that
kind of a punk.
that brings me to something. So let's talk about grunge for a second.
Okay.
That's another one of my favorite genres. It's a short-lived thing. Didn't last very long, but it's really important. Now let's talk about the big. Is it 4 or 5 of grunge? You have Nirvana. Let's let them cook.
Fucking V6.
6 banger. So you have Nirvana.
Ain't no 6 fingers, all right?
I have 4 bangers. So.
You have Nirvana. You have Pearl Jam. You have
Alice in Chains,
Alice in Chains, Soundgarden, and
in the
those are my 4
in the genres of
Grunge?
of grunge. Yeah, you have those are your big 4, right? So
you're
Nirvana.
gonna throw Soundgarden in the
Of course I am. Of course, Chris Cornell. You don't have grunge to what it is today without Chris Cornell and Soundgarden as a band. You just don't. I mean, you don't get Temple of the Dog. You don't get a lot of stuff without Chris Cornell. You don't get
Temple of the Dog.
Yeah. What's the other Audio Slave? You don't get Audio Slave.
Not Tom Morello.
Shit.
Tom Morello. Yes.
Where do they land?
I'll tell you in a minute.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is
That's a good
Rage
point.
is
That is-
punky
Yes.
with the name, right? But
yeah,
we'll get there.
I'll get there. I have some data to that.
Yeah.
So to me, grunge was so cool because it was just a melting pot of so many different genres. To me, I don't know if anyone else thought this, but this is in my headcanon how it plays out. Nirvana brings punk, right? Kurt Cobain's, it's sloppy, it's messy, but goddamn does it sound good. Kurt Cobain was not the best vocalist, but fuck was it good.
Oh fuck no.
But you have Pearl Jam brings folk to it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Stories.
Okay.
Really like, it feels like kind of rural almost,
Okay.
Alice in Chains brings metal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? They have like a metal sound. And Soundgarden brings the psychedelic stuff.
Have you seen
Yeah,
them
yeah.
live? Oh my god.
Yeah, dude. See, you know.
Dude, I've seen Alice in Chains in live.
Yes.
God
Yeah.
damn.
But what I'm saying is those four genres melt together to make
Like
grunge
Dick Hard.
in my head.
Yeah.
Dick Hard like Rottweiler.
Oh. Do so. But when you say Tom Morello and Rage, that's what I call, and I someone correct me if I'm wrong, please, but that's what I call nu metal. So nu metal is a weird like post grunge, post thrash metal.
Okay.
Okay.
Keep going.
All right.
I'm sorry. Hold on
to that. Hold on to that.
Okay.
All right. So nu metal, that's where you get Rage is like the first to me.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I call Rage because they got the weird rapping kind of thing. You know what I mean? He's almost spitting bars.
Yeah.
And you got Tom Morello's crazy riffs. You got Slipknot. Tell me
And
reality.
He's not even doing like riffs.
He's just going.
He's just
He's
fucking with
nuts.
his.
Yeah.
He's just fucking with his whole. Yeah.
Yeah. So you have, to me, and there's a core to that too. There's Rage Against the Machine,
So
Slipknot.
would System be new metal?
System is new,
System is nu metal. Linkin Park.
Mhm.
And I hate to throw them in there because I'm not a fan.
Whoa.
Limp Bizkit.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Get the fuck.
When I think of new metal, I think
Think
of
of Limp Bizkit.
Yeah.
Limp Bizkit. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Because like.
But Radom is fucking new. I didn't think about that.
It's not. Yeah. I don't know, and you might find this out for me, but it's not new metal.
NU
metal. And I don't know what that means necessarily.
Yeah.
There really is a fucking difference, like between NEU and
new.
Right,
You know,
yeah.
and those are my.
And why is
forefronts.
that? Why the fuck do we do that music that makes that fucking?
Yeah. Well, it's all about titles, But yeah, it's like there's like a weird, and then there's the weird, like we call it dad rock.
Oh, dude, dad rock, yeah.
Yeah.
The Creed era.
Creed, fucking
Take me higher.
Hinder.
Hinder.
Hoobastank falls in there.
Shut the fuck up. 3 Days Grace.
3 Days Grace.
Yeah.
They're like in the.
I was gonna say like 3 Doors Down, but it wasn't that. It was
alternative.
Yeah. You could just call that alternative rock.
Like
Wait, what are we
alternative metal, alternative rock.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's a difference, all right. There's a difference between like. You're what?
I'm Adam.
I fucking hate you. I'm sorry. What is your age?
I'm 21.
That's right.
You're
Sorry.
21. You're.
About to be 25.
I'm 26.
Right.
Okay. 25, 26. We understand that there's a whole fucking different generation, age gap, whatever the fuck you want to call it, between me and you and him.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. You're right. And you kind of just had to be there.
Yeah.
It's like our hair
Because
metal.
like I can understand like our dad rock.
Yeah.
And like our
what we hold on to as like
Yes.
really emotional music.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's crazy that you bring that up because you just kind of had to be there. You were there,
Okay.
but you
were
didn't
there, but
experience
you
it
weren't.
with us.
Okay.
You weren't there
But how do you
at the
mean?
same fucking time.
But how do you mean?
How do I mean is that okay? Like it's our hair metal, it's our Motley Crue, it's our Poison,
Yes.
it's our
But
fucking
at the
Slaughter.
sa-
I don't know.
At the same fucking time,
Guns N' Roses.
That's our era.
Yeah,
Like,
that's-
that's
and
what
what?
we grew up in. And if you want to cut it down to, like our rock,
Yeah,
what we call rock,
yeah,
comes down to like old school rock.
yeah. True.
That's his classics.
Yeah,
His classic
Yeah.
rock.
right.
And that's what fucking blows my mind.
It is weird. You know, you throw on a fucking classic rock station and Linkin Park starts playing. Will fuck with your head in a really bad way. I don't like it.
Cause you don't know. I'm sorry, man.
But I hate to
God.
throw me under the rug like that.
No, I think he does know because he has a real vast music knowledge.
Because he knows his music, and that's the fucking difference.
So that's why he can relate.
let me.
But
let me
okay,
get.
no, before you go on, I think what you're trying to say is that someone his age probably does not get
Exactly.
that. Yeah.
Let me get nephew.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's get nephew. The same podcast.
Yeah.
She would not know what the fuck
Right.
we are talking
Because she
about.
wasn't there. She just wasn't there. You just had to go through it. You had to be watching MTV and see 3 Days Grace on the fucking
on the
screen.
fucking screen.
I could be me.
There was actually
could
like
be
it,
knows.
like we come to it like there was like all right, our generation, like our parents, the MTV music videos all the time.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
Constantly. Constantly. Ours only came on from 7 to 9.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
See, so I think like just because these guys.
And now there's nothing. Nobody shows MTV music.
That's why Views was always better.
Music videos.
But we're getting. This sounds a bit arrogant, right? Like yes, you guys and the generations before you were fed music constantly through MTV, but I mean we have an endless like
stream of
we have
fucking
it.
services. Yeah, it's
right there.
It's right there in your fucking hands.
And so
that's
it's-
what's
it's-
fucking terrible about it. That's what makes me hate this fucking generation. I'm sorry, not
No,
you.
no. I'm not taking offense to it, but
But god damn
Yeah, but
it.
let him cook. What did you say?
I mean I don't.
I'm sorry.
I had everything.
I don't want to bring
No,
you
no,
on the
I'm not
spot
taking
like
offense
that.
to
I'm
it.
sorry.
I'm not taking offense to it in no way, shape, or form. But I think, like, if anything, like, they took away MTV, but they gave us something way more special. Like this, like, endless catalog of music. I get to decide whatever I
Vivo.
get to listen to.
The fuck is it? Vivo has all the fucking
all the music videos.
Well,
all the
I
music
can get
videos
anything.
nowadays. It's if you
Sure, yeah.
put on like Miley Cyrus, Taylor Swift, whatever the fuck the kids listen to nowadays, it's Vivo.
Right, yeah.
But in my opinion, I think the thing that was so special about watching these music videos on TV is like that was the only way, other than the radio, to listen or
Yes.
actually watch these music videos.
Right.
Like, and you would put that on, you would all get together and watch these music videos because it's like the new thing. you know?
Yeah.
That was the fucking thing, yeah.
And I think that developed my love for music videos, just period.
Yeah.
I love music videos. You know, I remember where I was when I saw the Thriller video for the first time.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude,
Yeah.
it's my dick hard.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No,
Hold on.
No, you're good.
Pause.
Pause.
My nose, it's not the coke, I promise.
You have some?
His face, he's like,
No.
Adam, if I had a line, I would share it with you.
I would hope.
I got some baby powder.
It's good enough for me.
his baby powder baboso.
Or from Cheech's Farm, she's like,
Dude, my cousin hit me up one night and he was like, dude, look what I got. And he sent me a fucking picture, right? Picture. And he was like, dude, on his counter, it looks so fucking perfect, all the crystals.
Yeah, right.
And he was like, come over. It's like, dude, I'm on my way. no time.
Hesitation, right? Yeah.
And he was like, it's fucking baby powder.
Oh, that's
I was like, you
Cocksucking
you
motherfucker.
cocksucking
you
motherfucker.
motherfucking cocksucker.
All right. interesting take. There is a beautiful thing when it comes to waking. I remember vividly waking up in the morning for school in elementary school and seeing pop at the time.
Yeah. You and I grew up with VH1 and MTV.
Yes.
Right? We had, and later on, when I was already in high school and that kind of shit didn't really matter to me anymore, we had Fuse. Now, Fuse is dope because it's music all fucking day. Keep you on your toes all day where you need to be, right? We had that, okay? So he learned to appreciate music on the same level. Obviously, this guy's a fucking producer and has a fucking amazing vinyl collection.
More than me and you.
Yes, yes. So he understands it. But what you're saying is the generation behind us doesn't really get
no
that.
Fucking clue.
That you're saying.
It's not only the generation behind it, that generation itself. This guy is a dime in a dozen.
Yeah.
This guy's a needle in a fucking haystack.
All right. Yeah.
But that kind of plays into what we have now for entertainment. Everything's changed. Everything's very quick.
Yeah.
Which is really fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, I think
everything has to. All right. Music, human as a society, and species as itself has to develop. All right. We have to adapt and overgrow.
Sure.
And that's what's crazy about each generation.
Yeah, it's because you see it in real time. For me, what trips me out is the method in which we choose to entertain ourselves.
Yeah.
Right? See, okay, let's take it way fucking back before any of us were born. Let's take it to the fucking 1950s. You had to tune on the fucking TV with the little knob.
And you have to be patient.
You had to be patient.
Didn't even have TV.
Some people didn't even have fucking TVs.
They had radios and maybe they didn't. Yeah.
And maybe they did. There was a time where this shit was just not as accessible. You know what I'm saying? And let's take it even further back. Let's talk about Mozart. Let's talk about Beethoven. Guys like that were not celebrities, right? No. They were able to write. I mean, now they are.
Well, maybe. Even then.
Maybe even further back than that. We're talking about musicians. A musician was not much higher than a jester for a king, right? Okay, that's someone who fucking plays music. We're having dinner. We're having a party. Let's drink our fucking ale. Let's drink whatever the fuck. Let's get all fat and fucking stupid while this person plays their fucking heart out with this endless talent, right? See, there was a time when that wasn't a celebrity. That wasn't a thing. That wasn't a thing. You were just an employee.
You're just
as a musician.
You're a jester.
You're a jester. You're just there to add ambiance to the room.
With our generation, and I don't know, I kind of grew up with watching VH1 and MTV, right? But now I have this endless catalog online, and I can listen to whatever I would like at all times.
And the point I'm trying to make is that when I bring up, obviously, when musicians were not much higher than the jester status, what I'm trying to make is that.
Oh, sorry. Cheers.
The point I'm trying to make is that it's weird how how supply and demand changes with that. Every generation, it became easier to access these things. It became easier to access music.
It's crazy.
Movies.
Crazy.
TV shows.
Our generation, would you have a calculator in your pocket?
No.
But
now we do. Yeah. And it's crazy how supply and demand changes. Yeah. Is the point I'm trying to make with all of that is the fact that supply and demand changes throughout time. And it's crazy because you don't think about it, but you are watching it in real time. It's really strange. And it's really kind of mind-boggling.
Yeah.
But
dude, it fucks you up.
It does fuck you up because, we thought we had it hard waiting for the cool fucking, I don't know, I was waiting for a new Chili Pepper video to drop. And, I was hoping I would see it, just waiting on that chance. Maybe these guys' generation, they, he wanted to hear the new Mac DeMarco record.
Oh,
you can just get on YouTube.
It's right there.
Oh, there's the video? Cool, I can see it.
We're going to wait till 12 a.m.
And now the generation after them has leaks. They have SoundCloud streams. They have Spotify streams. Whatever. It gets easier.
Everything becomes so much more accessible.
Everything becomes much more accessible. But what I like that you kind of taught me was to kind of take it back to the basics. You were a vinyl
I enjoy it.
Really,
I enjoy it.
Really is crazy.
It's dope. I really like it.
Yeah,
It makes it more, for lack of a better term, intimate, romantic. You know, it's like, well, I have
because
this
you can
physical-
hold it.
You have
Yeah.
a connection with it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a bit more. It's physical. Obviously.
Yeah, and it's like kind of like it's almost
Shit,
like
I
trading.
wish I was physical.
Yeah, it's almost like trading. What's it called? Like baseball cards.
Yeah.
You know, this guy's got the fucking Jose.
Oh my
Canseco.
god.
You know, you're trading. You know what I mean? Back in the
shit.
day when they used to trade vinyls.
A Mickey
dude.
Mantle. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I would trade my fucking wife and a left nut for a
For a Mickey Mantle.
A Mickey Mantle.
Neither of which he has.
Give me 24 hours, I'll get it.
Somebody
But-
else's right now?
But no, it's
Shit.
cool, man. It's really cool, and there's so much to music and listening to it and its accessibility and learning from it and feeling things. There's so much to it, man. But the final point that I was trying to make is that I love that a musician is not. Maybe they are considered just a jester to some folks, but for me, it's someone who put their heart and soul into something. Whether it's lyrics, whether it's the actual music, and they really put something there. And it's like, whatever kind of person they are, at least you have that one connection to them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think that's really cool.
With artists, like.
And I'm sorry, I'm speaking all my shit through. I've never been an artist, so I've never put the time and dedication between all three heads.
Yeah.
So what you guys do is really, really great. Yeah.
Thank you for that.
What is it? Fundamental? I don't know.
It's
I'm trying to
deep.
get sound
Deep.
nice,
Well, there's dimensions to it. That's kind of what I wanted to say.
Yes. We were talking about music theory this morning.
That which any of us
None of us.
don't think know much
We've
about.
never
Yeah.
dabbled in.
No.
I
But
was-
he's
I mean,
learned.
I was in band. I got a.
We were in band, yeah.
You guys got a taste of it.
We got a taste of it, yeah. With music theory, it's deep. It's deep. It's very deep. It's an onion.
Yeah.
sorts.
Oh my
It goes
god, it
deep.
layers.
And
layers.
Yeah,
And everything you think makes sense, and then you're gonna fucking, oh my god.
yeah. There's a lot to it, right? Yeah, as with anything. But that's where you get professionals, people that have studied it, and there's an art to having studied it because, like, I was taught growing up, and I think most of us were probably taught, considering that we were all like, not necessarily well off, but kind of, in poverty in a sense, right? We're kind of taught, well, if there's something that you want to do, strive for it and try it, right? But don't worry if you don't go to school for it. Like you can still do it, right? Like that's kind of what we've been taught. At least I was. And so, as someone who was interested in making music, I was taught you don't have to go to school for it. Don't worry about it, right? Like you can still make music, and it's true.
That's
But-
fucking fantastic.
But
And that's
we
the
are kind
point.
of fed the idea like you can be self-made, and yes, that's true. But I think there is like something beautiful about going and learning and studying something and then making something out of it.
Yes.
Like we
And
have
it blossoms.
we have people
into
like
fucking
MGMT.
something. Oh
We have
my
people like MGMT. We have a lot of they go nameless because I can't think of any, but plenty of artists that have gone and studied, put the time into learning
Yes.
music and then putting something out there. And so I think music theory is very important when it comes to making music, and people kind of throw it on the rug. That's kind of why we get people
Dude, yeah.
that just like throw together a couple synths on an FL Studio and a couple drums, and it's like, okay, well this sounds good, so I'm gonna put it out, right? So we're kind of losing out on art that means something, at least to me, with music. So
And a real deep dive.
yeah.
Of like the guy that's.
Yeah, that really takes it seriously.
Yeah. I want more of that. Is kind of what I want to say.
That's fair, and I think what I like about I like that you brought up the fact that it's an onion, right?
Yep.
So like with anything, with any
Boy's like an ogre over here.
yeah. End of story. Bye bye. See you later. But what I love about that figure of speech is the fact that that's any craft.
Yes. As I said, yeah.
What I take from that is that if you have a solid foundation, if you have a solid core, if you have good bones,
The bones are good.
Yeah.
if the bones are good, everything after
It just
will
builds.
it will make it stronger and it will make it better.
Build it and they will come.
So you're saying that you
Yes.
should have a base,
A
Talent?
strong foundation.
strong foundation. Okay.
Yeah. And I think you learned that in music theory, like you were saying, there's layers to it.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. I don't know. As an artist, as a musician who writes, I'm a songwriter.
Poet.
I'm a poet.
He's a poet.
He's a poet.
I'm a poet.
And a damn good one at that.
And you didn't even know it. But
I did.
but I think there's something really really beautiful about that, is having a strong core and a strong foundation for understanding it.
Yeah.
And
but then you got to learn to take that a step further.
You do.
You don't want to just be like I've told myself time and time again when it comes to like writing something, oh, it'll just come to me. Like with time, since I think I know everything about it and I listen to a bunch of music, I can make something.
Yeah.
But that is not always.
That's not the case.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
And that probably just goes with anything.
And
like
that's everybody that thinks they want to. Let's do it. Let's make music.
By all means, please pursue it, but
And
understand that there's more to it than you might think.
Yeah.
And
like
you
I'm
might
a
want to
sucker.
understand it. You might want to. Doug, I can't expect to make a good dish just because I've eaten good food.
Right.
You know.
Right. And there's something really cool about that, and I love that.
That's crazy.
And I love that he's taking an interest in it. I love that, obviously. You know,
Yeah,
Exactly.
And
that's why he's here.
That's why he's here, and I feel like it helps me understand things a little bit better too. Like, cause we were having lunch today, and he told me, I think you're good at music, but I think you're great at poetry. And I was like, wow, I never thought of it that way, and it made me like take my music a little more serious in just that 15 minutes of conversation, that we had today, and I think it's so cool that you're taking that.
Yeah, and I think anybody who is mildly interested in anything, say for instance writing,
right?
They like to write, and maybe they want to check it out. Start making it rather.
Right.
Whatever it may be, any sort of art. Everybody should have an outlet.
Of course.
Whoever you may be, if it's an artistic outlet, whatever.
Yeah,
like, everyone should pursue whatever.
Yeah, and for everyone it's different, and I love that.
Yeah, I there's a lot of things that I'm into, but and that's another thing. It's hard to like single out one thing. It's tough. I have a hard time doing it.
Right.
Like I kind of want to write a book, so I'm reading a lot, but I also want to make music that makes me feel, and so I'm learning music.
Yeah.
A book would be.
I have an idea. Yeah.
Do you want to get into that? Because you talked to me about this.
Yeah. So I have it's just like an idea for now. It's just a little diagram. Not even that. It's just a bunch of notes I've taken, but I have an idea in my head.
Yeah.
So, our main character, no named quite yet.
Pablo.
He could be Pablo. He's gonna be set in a world, or at least like a timeline where there's a post-war.
Okay.
Right? It could be in the past, it could be in the future, it could be right now, But he's dealing with, post-war sort of things. Like think post-bomb drop Japan. Like barren kind of, you know what I mean? Like setting. He's a very depressed, kind of crappy guy, if you will.
Sure.
And you're kind of meant to not really dig the guy all too much. But the idea so far is for him to, obviously he's unappreciative of what he has, obviously in this very sad setting, depressing sort of setting, right? He has to thief. He's a thief. He has to go around stealing food just so he could eat and survive to the next day, kind of deal, right?
Right.
So yeah, it's very sad. But the idea is he's meant to learn to appreciate the things around him. Like the fact that he's alive. He gets to eat whatever it may be.
Right.
But beyond that, it's a metaphor for someone who's dealing with stuff like that, right? Like when you're sad and maybe something terrible has happened to you, something traumatic, you kind of learn to disassociate and not really like the world around you. You see the bad in people. You learn to dig deeper with people's personalities and how they act, and you see the bad in everything. But
that's harsh.
But as a human, we should learn to love everything around us, regardless of if it's bad, and even there's a lot of good in the bad.
You take everything with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
I would read this fucking book, man. I would.
I'd like to read it too. I'd like to write it.
Yeah, I think you should write it.
Yeah. It's not meant to have a very happy ending.
It should be called scar tissue.
Oh, that's a fucking topic, huh?
No, it's not. I think that would be a cool thing for people to read, you know, and but I want to say one thing about it. You know how you're saying we're probably not supposed to be meant to like this guy?
Yeah.
You know?
It's
In our society, the problem is we fucking have a fascination
of fucking
of
bad
fucked
guys.
up,
Yeah.
fucked
no,
up bad guys. Tyler Durden from Fight Club,
Mhm.
Tony Soprano from The Sopranos.
Walter fucking White.
Is probably the biggest one, you know what I mean? Jordan Belfort, Wolf of Wall Street.
Jordan Belfort.
Is that something you'd be okay with? Like
Goodfellas.
Goodfellas, Ray Liotta, Henry Hill. Let's say the book goes on to do
That rat motherfucker, I want to call it. I'm sorry. That rat.
Henry Hill was a rat.
That rat
Let's be real.
motherfucker, fucking.
But
Casino was better.
let's say the book does numbers, right? Let's say you get a movie out of it, right? And the movie does numbers too, and you fucking, you got the best actor to play him, whoever it is.
Okay.
And he becomes an iconic character. Are you okay with people having that weird fascination with him, where they're like, "Oh, I'm good."
No trade me.
Okay. Are you good with people finding that weird obsession with him as like, oh, he's just like me, for real kind of thing? Obviously, you have started writing this book. You have an idea. I'm curious.
Yeah. I mean, I think that sure you can put yourself in his shoes, right?
Sure.
Like, we all deal with bad things, struggles. So yeah, you could put yourself in his shoes and say, yeah, that's me, because I'm sad and I have these horrible thoughts, right?
Right.
That's me.
But I mean, that just tells me they might want to read it again.
Okay,
Yeah.
I like that. That's a good way to look at it.
It's a big deal with anything. With art, you should learn to take another look at things. We talked about that early on in the episode. Watching a movie again and understanding it.
Sure.
For a deeper meaning, it's important. Yeah, I'm good actually.
But
pass it.
Yeah, pass to me.
Oh, okay.
I think that's cool. That's a good way to look at it, because I think, people are like, oh, that's just a bro film scholar, who relates with those characters, maybe relates with Travis Bickle from Taxi Driver.
Maybe we find like
You always wanted to throw.
Yes, I want to throw Taxi Driver.
You always want to throw a fucking Taxi Driver.
maybe we
in there,
find
motherfucker.
maybe we or people that like to associate themselves with these characters want to find serenity in that.
Maybe.
It's kind of like a I'm not kind of thing,
Sure, yeah, and I think people are like, oh, that's a red flag if his favorite movie is Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
Whatever. If he relates with Vincent Vega from Pulp Fiction, he's a red flag.
If he wears dunks. Oh my god, that's weird.
But I don't think
fuck outta here.
I don't think that's always the case. I think there's like something cool in finding, it may not be the most desirable character, but if you can find something that you relate to them, maybe it feels like someone out there, whoever wrote the character, whoever directed, whoever acted the character, maybe kind of has an understanding of your life and maybe your experience in the world.
Yeah, it makes you feel less alone.
Yes.
That's kind of sorry.
That's okay. Fuck it.
Everybody kind of likes that idea, right? To feel less alone.
Of course, yeah.
It's a big deal.
It is a big deal.
Everybody, especially in this,
Yeah.
generation.
Yeah.
We like to feel less alone.
Of course, yeah.
I think nowadays we like to associate ourselves with characters to feel less lonely sometimes.
Yeah.
Right, it's a big thing. I think, at least for me, I've found myself doing it.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. The basis of the book is to learn to find beauty in life.
Yeah. And I think that's an awesome thing.
You turned so shiny. I'm sorry.
No, it's not. But I think
I don't know. I'm just
I feel
I'm picking up what I feel.
Yeah, no, I get you.
And it's dark, it's humorous, and it brings me there.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And that's
I'm with that.
Yeah, and I think that's important to find yourself in those spots.
Yeah.
Because we've all gone through.
it.
Yeah, and we've all gone through struggles.
Right,
And we've all found ourselves in fucked up predicaments. That we never thought we'd be in. Oh. And I think that's why.
There's beauty in it.
I think that's why you, and more importantly, I think that's why you should write the book. But no, man, I really hope you do it.
Yeah,
And,
no, I'm excited. I've been reading, so I'm trying to get into the
Yeah,
headspace
of course.
and
It's gonna be great.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
gonna be great. And you're a creator, and I want to see what you do, and I'm gonna read it.
Appreciate that. Yeah.
Of course, brother.
Oh, dude, we're all gonna read it.
Yeah,
Come on.
yeah, and we're gonna push it. So
Dope. Yeah.
So please be ready for that. Be on the lookout.
On the this is me. Yeah. This is you.
This is us.
with my brother, Adam Gutierrez,
It's me.
on the SpeakEazy Podcast. But I had a great time tonight, fellas.
Yeah.
Dude,
yeah.
it was a blast.
It was a blast. And,
It was really interesting.
but I had a fun time, guys. I hope you guys had a fun time.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
Dude, I had a blast.
I had a blast, too.
It was really great. Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you, guys. This has been the SpeakEazy Podcast. Go out and try some gin and juice. Whatever juice
yes.
you want, whatever gin you want. Have a blast. Have a good time. And I'll let the fellas introduce themselves before we go.
Or introduce themselves.
Or introduce themselves. Yes. Our guest.
Adam Gutierrez, future author, current studier in music theory.
Yes. And my co-host.
Hey, Pablo, right?
Oh, he got the name on the jacket. It's official.
Abre.
Pablo.
We got that shit on though.
He got this shit on. OG Pancake in the building, ladies and gentlemen.
OG Pancake.
I'll be damned.
Shit.
I'll be
Yes.
damned.
And
Boy, did
yours
drop the
truly,
name.
Gabriel Grizz.
What about the Raul?
And most importantly,
I'm here.
Hello.
more
That's
importantly, and last but certainly most certainly
not least.
not least, Raul Orozco, our director, our producer. Thank you for always helping us, and thank you guys for tuning in.
Been
We love
here
you.
since like fucking day one.
Yes,
Oh yeah.
yes. Thank you guys for tuning in. I've had a great time. This is the SpeakEazy
It's been
Podcast.
great.
This is the SpeakEazy Podcast, episode 11. We're in the double digits, and we're doing numbers now. So you guys have a great night, have a great week, whatever it is, weekend, whenever you see this. God bless. We love you. SpeakEazy Podcast. Tune in out.
Mazel
Peace.
tov.
Mazel
Pablo's
tov.
birthday.
Pablo's
Yeah.
birthday. Happy
Happy
birthday
early birthday.
Happy
early
early
birthday to Pablo.
to Pablo.
Yep.
Happy birthday.